Looking now at directness, this principle is heavily revolved around the centreline theory and the use of simultaneous counter and attack. Directness with the two elements, looking first at the centreline theory and this punch, shortest distance between your 2 points is a straight line. So if my hand's travelling in a straight line to the target and my opponent was travelling from the side or in a circular fashion, because I'm covering less distance, my strike will land first, assuming we both start at the same time and the hand speed travelling at the same time, at the same speed. The second component of directness is your simultaneous counter and attack. So when somebody is throwing a punch at us, instead of trying to block first, punch second, which creates a big problem in terms of self-defense, because if I block the movement here, an attacker is not really going to throw one punch and then stop and give you a chance to throw your punch and start trading blows. So by the time I defend this movement, I'm about to throw my punch. You can see here there's another punch coming, so I'm going to have to try and defend that punch. So as I'm trying to start my next punch, there will be another punch there. So I'm ending up having to defend because I'm always that one step behind. So instead of the block punching sort of an idea, when the punch comes in, we defend and attack at the same time. So as soon as he comes in here, bang, we charge in, strike down the center line, and the other hand actually defends and protects yourself. So in this way here, we're ensuring that as soon as a person attacks us, we're going to land a strike. Now similarly, if the attacker is coming down the center, so they're throwing a straight punch as well, what we do is actually occupy space. So with my hand on my center here, as a punch comes in, all I do is rotate my elbow, and because I'm traveling down a straight line, I use a rotation in the elbow, the attacker's arms deflected off to the side, I'm then allowed to strike through. So once again, in this situation here, you can see that I'm still aiming to strike and hit the person on the first touch. And this movement here serves a double purpose of protecting me, defending the strike, and striking into one motion. Now with directness, the other issue is that we can actually start to use our legs as well. Because we stand square, both arms are equally accessible and both your legs are equally accessible. So in this situation here, if somebody was still throwing that roundhouse punch at us, we could actually apply a kick, punch and deflection all at the same time. The more weapons that we have to use to strike the person, the more damage we can do with the initial engagement, and the quicker we can end the confrontation.